Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this morning's severe weather update. So, a tornado outbreak is likely today across central East Texas and western Louisiana, and we have a level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk of severe weather in our orange shaded area for today. We have a slight risk from northwest Texas through southwest Mississippi, southeastern Louisiana in the yellow, also for portions of Pennsylvania and New York, as well as a marginal risk in the dark green shade areas. And taking a look at our probabilities of seeing a tornado within 25 miles of a location today, we have a 10% chance of a tornado touching down within 25 miles of a location today, from areas like Austin, south of Waco, through Lufkin, through Houston, into western Louisiana. Make sure you're on guard for numerous tornadoes today if you live across central East Texas and western Louisiana, and a couple of these could be EF2 or stronger, so make sure you do have your tornado shelter plan in place if you live across the yellow hatched area today. We have a 5% chance of a tornado touching down within 25 miles of a location across much of central East Texas, central and southern Louisiana, southwestern Mississippi in the brown shade area. Make sure you're on guard for scattered tornadoes in areas like Dallas, Fort Worth, Shreveport, and Alexandria. And then we have a 2% chance of a tornado in the green shade area from northwest Texas through southwestern Mississippi and New Orleans. Make sure you're on guard for an isolated spin up tornado if you live in the green shade area as well. Taking a look at our damaging wind threat, we now have a 30% chance of damaging winds in East Texas and western Louisiana, a 15% chance in the yellow from central Texas through southwestern Mississippi, and a 5% chance in the brown from southwestern Oklahoma through southern Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, into areas of New York, Pennsylvania, as well as another 15% damaging wind risk in East Pennsylvania, western New York State. Make sure you're on guard for numerous damaging wind gusts, especially across East Texas and western Louisiana. And taking a look at our large hail threat, we have a 15% chance of quarter-size hail or larger within 25 miles of a location across much of Texas, western Louisiana, 5% chance in the brown shade areas. And if you live anywhere in northwest Texas through central and southeast Texas, make sure you're parking your cars in the garage if you live in areas like Austin, Waco, Dallas, Fort Worth, Wichita Falls, as you could be seeing golf ball to tennis ball to baseball size hail or larger with these storms today. Timing out our storms with a 12Z run of the HRRR model, numerous supercells are expected to develop in the Austin metro area around 9 to 10 a.m. this morning, producing potentially numerous tornadoes and large hail as they do so. And then going into about 10 a.m., this latest run of the HRRR model is showing a tornadic supercell in areas of Austin. So if you live especially in Austin, I would say through College Station, Huntsville, northern Houston, make sure you're taking this tornado threat very seriously today, as we could be seeing numerous tornadoes across this region between about 10 a.m. and noon, going into 11 and noon, as I mentioned before, very large destructive supercells moving just south of College Station, west of Huntsville, producing very large hail and potentially strong to violent tornadoes. Going into about noon to 1 o'clock this afternoon, going into about 2 and 3 and 4 o'clock, these will push past the I-45 corridor into areas around Houston. Houston, make sure you're also really preparing for this tornado threat, as I think that you could be seeing some pretty serious tornadic activity in and around the Houston metro area around 3, 4, 5 o'clock this afternoon, with very destructive supercells, also very large hail as well. And then going into about 5, 6, and 7 o'clock, supercells will push into southwestern Louisiana with another line of large hail and damaging winds forming in southeast Texas, moving to the east, going through 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 before our storms weaken and push to the east. Timing out our storms across Louisiana, going to about 5 to 6 o'clock, numerous embedded supercells will move across western and central Louisiana, maybe western Mississippi as well, producing tornadoes and large hail. And then going into 8, 9, 10 o'clock, more of a damaging wind threat as we get a mesoscale convective system moving across southern and southwestern Mississippi and central Louisiana. But I wouldn't rule out QLCS tornadoes in southwestern Mississippi as we go into about 10 p.m. this evening, and then going to 11, midnight, and after midnight, about 1 a.m. The tornado threat should die down, but we could still be seeing damaging wind gusts with this MCS as it moves across southeastern Louisiana and southern Mississippi. So make sure you're preparing now for a tornado outbreak if you live across East Texas, Central Texas, and Western Louisiana especially. Thanks for watching. Please stay safe and have a wonderful day, my friends.